Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And with the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on the horizon, I thought it would be a great idea to go back into the A-List archives and check out my reviews of the original two films. Already uploaded the first one, check it out on the channel, but now we're going back in our mint-flavored time machine to the year 2017, where we're going to check out the action sci-fi sequel, my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, coming up now. The Guardians of the Galaxy are back in action, and this time, after narrowly avoiding a new enemy, crash land on a planet. However, they are soon greeted by the man who turns out to be Peter Quill's father. Peter, Gamora, and Drax join his father on his home planet, while Rocket and Groot stay behind with the ship. Of course, antics ensue, and they all find themselves being chased by a number of adversaries. So what did I think of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I thought it's an awesome sci-fi sequel. It's directed by James Gunn, who's best known for directing films such as Slither, Super, Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, and later on, The Suicide Squad, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. While I might not have personally loved it as much as I did the original, which is one of my favorite films of all time, it still has a whole lot of great things to offer. There are some wonderful action sequences throughout the film, from the very amusing opening title sequence where the team battles a humongous monster, a number of slick spaceship battles, a few brawls between the characters, and of course a big-time high-stakes finale. A big part of the first film's charm was its humor, and that certainly comes back in spades here, with some hysterical jokes and gags. This is the most I've laughed out loud at a movie in a very long time. There are also some very emotional scenes throughout, where you might even feel yourself tearing up. It definitely tugged on my heartstrings a number of times, and more than any other Marvel Studios movie. There are times that the film has an Empire Strikes Back feel to it, whether it be dealing with the discovery of Peter's father or the group splitting up. I didn't really mind them separating for the most part, as it gave each character more of a chance to shine. I really like that they gave the side characters, such as Yondu and Nebula, more to do here as well. There's also the father-son relationship storyline, which I felt could be very touching. We also get more of the sisterly relationship between Gamora and Nebula, which is quite interesting. The pacing does slow down a little bit in the middle of the film, but it does give us some more time to get to know more about the team members, which I thought was a good move. There's also a number of twists which surprised me and always kept me invested. Much like the original, there is a spectacular soundtrack, which really has a lot of meaning in this film. There's also 5 post-credit scenes you'll want to stick around for. The cast all have great chemistry once again, starring Chris Pratt as Peter Quill / Star-Lord, the team's leader who finally finds his father and wants to learn more about his life, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, the assassin who has an unspoken relationship with Peter and is the voice of reason in the group, Dave Bautista as Drax, the skilled warrior who's grown much closer to his teammates, Bradley Cooper as Rocket, the talking raccoon and master of weapons who begins to feel underappreciated, Vin Diesel as the adorable baby Groot, the tree-like humanoid who seems to keep getting into trouble, Michael Rooker as Yondu, the leader of the scavengers who abducted Peter from Earth and kept him from his... Karen Gillan, how you doing, as Nebula, Gamora's sister, still out for revenge and looking to kill her. Kurt Russell as Ego, Peter's father, and a celestial being and living planet. And Pom Klementif as Mantis, Ego's assistant who has empathic powers. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is a fun ride and one of the best sequels in the MCU has to offer. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.